In this video, we're going to form and solve an equation involving a function machine. Now, we could do this question without using algebra because, look, we're feeding x into this function machine, we're adding 14, then we're timesing by 4 to give 64. So we could just work backwards to get from 64 back to x. So we could say what times by 4 is 64. Well, we can just do 64 divided by 4 to go backwards, and 64 divided by 4 is equal to 16. And then we say, what add 14 is 16? Well, we can work backwards by undoing that plus 14. So 16 minus 14 is 2. So we know that x is going to be 2, and that's the answer. But let's just say we're doing it with algebra. If we started with x, we're adding 14 to x. So we're going to do x plus 14. And then that result, we're multiplying it by 4. So to times it by 4, I'm not going to write times by 4 like that. Because of orders of operations, that would actually mean x plus 14 times 4. But we actually want all of the x plus 14 times by 4. So the way you can do that is to put that in a bracket and put a 4 on the front. So it's x plus 14 multiplied by 4 like that. And that is equal to 64. And now we could solve this equation. So x plus 14, we're then timesing that by 4. We want to undo that last thing we did, the times by 4, by dividing both sides of the equation by 4. So the divide by 4 gets rid of that times by 4 on the front, leaving just x plus 14. And 64 divided by 4 is equal to 16. And then to get rid of that plus 14, we're subtracting 14 from both sides. So on the left-hand side, we just get x, and on the right-hand side, we just get 2. And that's the answer we expected. And you might think, oh, this is doing exactly what we did over here. And you're right. I've just more formally done it by forming an equation and then solving that equation. But regardless, the answer is 2, x is 2, and that is the final answer.